Hello. Well, today is another glorious day for me to give credit to our Most High God. He has saved me one more time. I went to the doctor yesterday and they had done a CAT scan on my mouth and on my chest area because this it gets in your lymph nodes and it gets spread throughout your body. But my cancer is not anywhere in my body except for on my tongue. It is only on like a very small portion, so I don't have to have my entire tongue removed and I don't have to have all that reconstructive surgery. I might not even have to have chemotherapy. From the looks of it, we caught it early enough where they only have to take out my lymph nodes, like on my left side, and which is just like a little minor cut there, and I'll have to remove the little portion of the left side of my tongue where the cancer is actually at, and that should be it. And this could have went sideways a million ways, and I am so grateful to God because I prayed that it would be minimally invasive. And they said that the worst part about all of it is going to be my ability to articulate my words, but because of the numbness and all the problems that I've been experiencing so far, I'm already having trouble articulating my words. But I'm hoping that as I try to give messages and try to give you hope and inspiration to keep putting one foot in front of the other and remain positive. Um, that you'll bear with me once I have the surgery. It's going to be a couple of weeks before I actually have the procedure done, but it'll take me a few days to recover, of course, and I'm always going to try to get on here and give you the messages that Holy Spirit gives me to give to you guys. Mostly what I want to talk to you about is there's been so many people, for those of you who know, I mean, that there is magic in the world. And for those of you who don't, you're going to find out soon enough that there is magic in the world. And there have been people who have been abusing magic like crazy. And there have been people who have been purposely reincarnating back lifetime after lifetime so they can continue to to do things and to manifest things that they shouldn't have off God's chosen. The government knows full well about all this, and they're still doing their best to cover it up, but it will not be hidden. I have personally called judgment on the government and the elites, the millionaires, the billionaires, anyone who had a hand in hurting an earth angel, a child, or anyone who is innocent. I have called judgment on them, and it will be brought to light. It might not happen today, but it will happen. In the next 3 years, all this stuff that's been kept a secret, and the many people who've lost their lives because someone was trying to cover up what should have never happened, it is all going to come into the light, and those who are responsible will be punished. They're already losing their minds from all the black magic that they have done because now it's all coming back to them. So y'all need to be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings. If you see somebody with, especially with the upcoming colder months, people will be able to conceal weapons a whole lot easier. So be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings and be careful about where you go, especially in large crowds, because you already know the damage one person can do with the right weapon. So just be safe and be mindful. I'm not trying to scare anyone, but if you pay attention, you might be able to get out of a situation that's just not meant for you. And I want everyone to know that things are really going to get even darker than they already are for some people. And for those of you that who love God and who are living their best life the best way they can, I wish you all the luck. But you know there are going to be a lot more Charlie Kirks, and we all need to be mindful of where we go and who we associate with. Um, Ask God to give you guidance and meditate. Maybe God will give you the messages that you need in order to protect yourself and your family. But I just want you all to be very careful. I love you all so very much, and I appreciate you listening to me and coming along with me on my journey throughout this cancer diagnosis. And hopefully, by the end of October, everything will be back to normal, and I'll be back on the road to good health, giving you messages for as long as I'm breathing air. I love you so very much. Thank you for listening.